Cursed be the ground for our sake. Both thorns and thistles it shall bring forth for us. For out of the ground we were taken, for the dust we are. And to the dust we shall return. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering on the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light."
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
You are the one that is more aware. And I'll tell you now, if we hadn't done what we did in the last 8 months, who knows where we would have been right now. Because a lot of people are walking around with a very short memory. It's almost like they've forgotten what has happened in the last 2 years. But I'll never forget, and I hope you never forget. Because let's really think about what they did to us. How many times, how many stories did we hear of people not being able to see their loved ones? People not being able to attend funerals. People not being able to sit with their dying relatives, visit their friends, visit each other on Mother's Day, attend Anzac Day services, Christmas Day, Father's Day, Easter. 2 years. How much did they take away from us? Now when will people start to realise that enough is enough? That they can spring that upon us at any given time. But the fact that we are pushing back, the fact that we are holding the line, the fact that we keep turning up, boots on the ground to these protests, and the fact that more and more people, hopefully, are not complying with this nonsense, will perhaps give us some hope. I'd ask you to think again. That if you think that everything now has gone back to the way it was and it will never happen again, think again. We must more than ever now be on our toes and send the biggest message to these spineless cowards who gave up nothing. They sacrificed nothing. We were the ones that did all the suffering. We were the ones that sacrificed the most. We were the ones that struggled. It was us that wasn't able to see our family. They turned everyone against us. They turned the Australian people on each other. How many times did we hear stories of people snitching on their neighbours because they saw a relative pop over? People being pulled over on the street because they were driving outside of the 5-kilometre radius. People being arrested in parks. Just think back. Now it seems like it was so long ago, but it wasn't. It wasn't that long ago. Where pregnant mums were being arrested in their homes for putting up posts on Facebook. People were being dragged out of parks for having picnics. People were tackled in shopping centres for not wearing a mask. Think how ridiculous that is. Now when you see these politicians walking around promising the world now in the next 6 weeks on the campaign trail, thinking that everything is back to normal, never let them forget Never let them forget what they put us through in the last 2 years. They committed bigger crimes, but they're the ones, they made us feel like we were the criminals, like we were committing the crime. They made us feel like we were committing a crime for wanting to breathe the fresh air. They made us feel like we were committing a crime for wanting to see our mums and dads, or our children, or our grandparents. They made us feel like criminals if we got in our car and we drove further than 5 kilometers, or if we weren't home by 9 p.m. at night. What kind of a world are we living in when we allowed the politicians to do that to us? And the scary part about it is how many people complied. Now, I'll tell you now, there's a lot of people that are sitting on the fence, that are in the middle. A lot of Australians have just thought, you know what? I'm done with this. I just want to get my life back, go back to work, and get on with things. They're the ones that hopefully, the next time they try this garbage on us again, they're the ones that will hopefully say, no more, enough is enough. I'm not complying anymore. I got my 2 shots. I'm not doing anything else for this government. They're the ones that we want to fall on our side of the fence. Now, let's be honest, there's a small percentage which they'll never be on our side. Probably about 30%. They're happy to go along with it. They want the narrative to continue. They're so desperate for the drama to continue. They're hoping for hundreds of more variants. They're hoping for more and more boosters, because this gives them some purpose in life. If they love the theatre and the drama, it's making them feel like they're important, because they're telling everyone that they're doing their part for society. We'll never win those people over. Forget about them. But there is a large mass that I think have had enough. And a lot of them think that everything is back to normal and they've gone back to work and they get on with their lives. And they don't want to carry on. They don't want to have a bar of this. But they're the ones that I'm appealing to. You are the ones that I hope that on the 14th of May you come and join us. You don't have to agree with everything. We don't have to like each other. But I really want you to look deep down inside and ask yourself, what they put us through in the last 2 years, was that fair? Was that really normal? Was that really humane? Was that any way to live? And do you want the rest of your life to look like that? Where at any moment they can snap us into a lockdown, restrictions, mask rules, boosters, mandates. More of that is coming. And if they got through this, they'll then start pushing all their other agendas. Mark my word, it's coming. Digital ID, social credit system, digital dollars, one world currency, one world health, one world government. This is everything they're trying to push. Now, you might not care about that. You might think, well, it doesn't affect me. I'm just going to go back to living the way I want to live. But what if they pull this stunt on us again? Are you going to take it? Are you going to cop it on the chin? Or are you going to stand with everyone that stood up and didn't comply and copped the fines? They copped the arrest, the rubber bullets, the pepper spray. Are you going to stand with them for once? They showed up in Sydney, in Canberra, in Melbourne, in Brisbane, in Perth, in Darwin, in Hobart. Those people showed up. They showed up for you. So now what I'm asking is for those people, all of you, to show up with us on the 14th of May. Now, you may have been happy to wear a mask. You may have been happy to check in. You may have been happy to get 2 shots. But really, were you happy not to see your loved ones? Not to be with people that were perhaps dying? You were not able to see them. Maybe come and stand up for that, so you never have to experience that again. That is why I'm calling all of you out to come. I don't care, again, black, white, yellow, pink, orange, what color your skin is, Jew, Christian, Orthodox, atheist, Muslim, it doesn't matter. Gay, straight, man, woman, child, it doesn't matter. Just come and stand with fellow human beings that all they want to do is just live their life in peace, protect their family, protect their children, protect their freedom, protect their rights, protect their privacy. That is my appeal. So my fellow Australians, please, I'll see you all on the 14th of May. Until then, pick up your shields, pick up your swords, and don't give these cowards another inch.